Somebody asked me yesterday, said that Pastor Adeboye said Tinubu has tried his best and he's not happy. And I said, no, Pastor Adeboye remains a very, very, very revered, respected religious father, whom I believe in his genuineness and goodness, and that his prayers of people like him is what is actually keeping us now.
Right. Right.
And that what he said was correct.
Okay.
He said he has tried his best. He's trying his best. That's it. It's the correct answer.
Right.
The question to ask, is his best good enough? In where we found ourselves today, that leads to the issue of capacity.
Right. Right.
When I talk about leadership, I say competence, capacity, compassion, commitment, character. These are the issues. Somebody today, President Tinubu is tired. I need to go home and rest.
Hello, everyone. You saw that Mr. Peter Obi's response to the question on what Pastor Adeboye had said about Tinubu, where he did mention that Tinubu was doing, has tried his best or something like that. I've not spoken about it all this while. I personally refuse to just engage in it and stuff like that. I just but I think just saying, Mr. Peter will be talking about it. I saw someone who said that for him, in the whole of that interview, that was the best of it. And then I saw another person who said something like Mr. Peter Obi was doing this just because it's election time, and that just because of that, that's why he doesn't want to offend his followers. He's trying to get Ghana votes from his followers and stuff like that. For the Mr. Peter Obi that I know, that can never be the case. You understand? And this is not because I support him. I'm one of his supporters and all of that. This is actually who he is. And sometimes, the way he's someone that really doesn't take things, he doesn't, sometimes things that you think will make someone angry or stuff like that, he doesn't. And there's a way that he responds to things. And I think, of course, if you look at his own training, he read philosophy. So that's like, you being trained to be a philosopher and have the mindset of a philosopher. And so most times he's able to have a wide view. It's, like a bed, what do they call that thing? Bed view, where you can look on top of and see everything, all the picture, and so you're not carried away or angry about one part of it or the other. So that's the kind of person, that he is. And rightfully, like he said, okay, yes, as in Tinubu, that's the best that Tinubu can give. What Tinubu is giving right now is the best that he can give. The question, like he said, is the best good enough? And we know that absolutely not. The best is not good enough. And so you need to leave, that stage and allow people whose best will be good enough for the people. So there are different capacity. If you call me now to come and do a 100-meter race, I'm going to run. And for example, you put me as Aisha Isufu to go and run, let's say 100 meters or 110 meters hurdle, right? The one that Toby Amusan is the champion of the world. If you put me to do it, I'm going to run. I'm going to give you my best. But hey, is my best going to win a medal? No, it's not even, in short, even the last place myself. It's the last that is out of the last that I'm going to be taking. But that's my best. But if you carry a Toby Amusa and put her there, her best is going to give you gold medal. So that's the way life is all about. There are people who have done their best, but their best isn't good enough. And they need to get out of the room. They need to get out of that place. Although with that particular video, there are also people that came out and said that, oh no, the video was twisted in a way that blah, 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 and how. well, like I said earlier, I really didn't even bother in engaging in that particular whole conversation. That's why I didn't do as much of my. I didn't do any finding. I just read the things that are on there. But in the way that Mr. Peter Obi looks at things and his capacity to answer questions that people think they're gonna throw him off or bring him down or anything, it's really, it's just on another level. It's just like when he had that issue with Nasir El-Rufai, saying to him that that was in 2022, that he was just a Nollywood actor, he cannot get any vote, he cannot win election in Nigeria and stuff like that. And he simply said, okay, yeah, and he turned it into, yes, that's why the Nollywood, he's very interested in investing in them. Look at how much they bring to the country. And he was saying to the Nollywood people, support one of your own. As I am one of your own, you need to come out, and support me. Even when Soludo came out and said to him that, what was that thing that Soludo said, that he's a professor, this one, whether it's a mere trader, and he said, no, there was something that he did, was going to take it to Dubai, Anambra to Dubai and stuff. And he said, yeah, so he is a trader, professor is Soludo is professor, and so professor can take the thing to that level way more than he can. And it's always those kind of answers, they always stand out. They really do always stand out, and it's important for us all to continue to see these things and know there's a difference between someone who is acting and someone who is genuine. And when we see genuine things, my fellow citizens, let's go for it.
Peter Obi cannot win the election. He doesn't have the number of states. He doesn't have 25% in more than 16 states. He can't go anywhere. Peter Obi is a Nollywood actor.
I thank Rufai for what he said. At least he gave me some percentage. So I'm going to work hard to improve those percentage. And he recognized the fact that I'm an actor. And I think part of what is holding this country from development is recognizing those engines that will develop us. One of the most critical places I want to focus is improving our entertainment industry, which includes the Nollywood. And now that I'm a acclaimed actor, I'm asking all those who are involved in the entertainment industry, being one of them, to support me so that I can improve their position. What else can you do when people in your industry, when those who are here have recognized me as one of them? I urge them to support me so that we can be able to.
There was something that Peter Obi said. He said, I am not quarreling with whoever was proclaimed the president, no. I am bothered about the process that made that person president. That is how a very intelligent man talks. You look at all the people who insulted Peter. He never responded with imprecations to any of them. Some of them traduced his character. They calumnized him, but still, you say, he's my elder brother, he's entitled to this. When Soludo, without provocation, came out to insult Peter, without provocation, how did Peter respond? Well, I'm a trader. I did my best as a trader. He's a professor. Let him do his best. He knows my brother and all that. That is how intelligent people talk. A few years